Welcome to the Dice Tower, a series of videos about games and the people who played them. And now, here are your hosts, Tom and Holly Vasel.
Welcome to the Dice Tower!
Yes, welcome to the Dice Tower. I'm Tom Vasel. This is my co-host, Holly. And today I wanted to talk about something which I think not everyone completely agrees on, and you may disagree with me, so get ready, I guess, to disagree. But I want to talk today about playing games with children. How do you go about playing games with children? You're not going to get, possibly, the same challenge that you would get from playing games with adults. And yet many of those of you who watch these videos are parents or your teachers, and you play games with children. So how do you go about doing that? And especially when they're at younger ages like her. Well, I think there's several wrong ways to do it. The first of these would be to change the winning conditions in some sort of way, basically giving them a fake victory. No matter what they do, tell them that they've won. All right, you ready to play?
Yes!
All right, I'm going to go first. All right, your turn. Oh, you won! Yeah! All right, Holly! You won! So obviously that's not going to help too much, but then there's also the idea of basically helping them with their moves. Now, I think you should help children, but at the same time, we're not dictators. I'm not playing myself. I don't have to tell them every single move that they're going to make. Okay, Holly, I'm going to move this piece here. Now your turn. You should move this piece here. No, you should move this piece here. Okay, good. Okay, now you should move this piece here. Okay, good. Now you should move this piece here. No one really likes that. No one likes being told what to do. Adults don't like to be told what their moves are, so why do you think kids would enjoy that? Then, of course, we have the problem with adults allowing kids to win by just out-and-out stupid mistakes, or as we might say, deliberately throwing the game. Look, I think I really want White Shores, Melody. So what I'll offer you is all my money and all my properties if you give me White Shore, okay?
Okay.
Oh man, I hope that was a good move. I hope I win now. I suppose what bothers me the most with other people, however, is when they think that they must treat a child like an adult in the game. No mercy, nothing. They are just going to trounce them and destroy the kid in the game, and eventually that kid will learn enough to beat you, and then they will have triumphed. They will have overcome adversity. But I really don't understand that. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, we don't do that with their verbal skills. So what do you think, Clara? What do you think about the meaning of Achilles' unleashed tension in the Iliad? Do you really think, I mean, what's your opinion on the subject? Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Cat.
Cats?
Yeah, cat.
Cats? What are you talking about? We also don't do it, or we shouldn't do it, physically.
Bring it on.
And we certainly don't make them do that occupationally, that no longer can they just be a kid, but they have to go out and earn their keep. All right, Holly, you're 5 years old now. You need to get a job. You need to go outside and work hard all the time. Amy, give her tools. Have fun, and make sure you bring home enough money for supper. One way we could do this is by challenging them on what to do next, in the sense of not giving them any really kind of help at all. Well, figure out how to do this. Figure out how to do this. Do it on your own. Figure it out. This will make a man or a woman out of you. Well, that doesn't seem to work. All right, you go first. You know what to do. No. Okay. Your turn. No. That's not what we do! And seriously, if you're playing to win, to crush the child, really? I mean, you get some joy out of that. I mean, I know we have all competitive natures, but crushing the child in a board game, someday that's going to come back to haunt you. And then who's going to lose their temper? Okay, your turn. All right, checkmate! Ha ha! Your face!
Checkmate. Woo! I win. Let's play Candyland.
No.
Let's play Shoot and Ladder.
No way.
Let's play Base 10.
1,000 times no. The first tip is to play games in which players with varying skill levels can still play together well because it favors maybe kids. In the instance here of Gulo Gulo, players with small fingers can easily pull the eggs out while you see the big fat chubby fingers will make the whole thing fall over. And that gives it a slight advantage to the kids so an adult can play much harder. But Gulo Gulo is not the only game. There are plenty of games of all different shapes and sizes that favor kids against adults, or at least make it so that it's even, whether it is a dexterity game or maybe a game that's based on memory. But there are many different companies, many of them in Germany, but there's also many in America, which make good quality children's games which can be played with both adults and with children, and they can play together evenly, and they both will have a lot of fun. And I have piles of these games, and I never feel like I'm taking it easy on the kids because the skill levels are the same. However, some games you just can't do that with, and so you can modify them. So, instance, here I take away a piece, let's say, of this chess game, and it's a handicap, and the opponent can play against me more easily, and I can even make the handicap greater by taking away more pieces. Although you can get kind of ridiculous to where it's something like this, and that's just crazy talk. Two more things before I leave you here. One is teach. Now, I said before not to make the moves for your kids, and that's important. But even more importantly, it is to teach them. Help them make better and better moves. Play on their level. I was teaching my daughter ping pong the other day, and I didn't just keep slamming it and spinning it every time, but I would stop and teach her. And you can do that with a board game, and that will make it even more fun later on down the road because you've taught them not just make this move now, but this is the best strategy in this situation. So, play games where you can vary the skill levels or handicap games. Teach them as you're playing with them. And then thirdly, and most importantly, especially for us here at the Dice Tower, and that's this: have fun. Because if it's not fun, then why play games at all? You can have fun without playing games. You can have a lot of fun playing games. But either way, have fun. See you next time. I'm Tom Vasel, and these are my Dice Tower hosts.
I could do anything. Would not trade my place with anyone. I'd rather drive my train. Driving my train. Driving my train. Driving my train. Rolling on down the line. Driving my train.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.